A and B are not parallel or perpendicular. They are neither because line A has an angle of 90 degrees. Line B has an angle of 87, so they would not be perpendicular or parallel, so they are neither. A and D are perpendicular because they both have a 90-degree angle. B and D are not perpendicular nor parallel, so they are neither because B is 87, so they wouldn't be at a 90-degree angle. So A and D are perpendicular. Angle 3 and 11 are corresponding because they're parallel to each other and their angles are equivalent. So this line right here adds up to be 180. And it's asking us if M angle 7 equals 110 degrees, then find M angle 10. Now it adds up to 180 degrees. So what we're gonna do is, since this is 110 degrees, we're gonna do 180 minus 110 degrees, which will give us the value for number 10, and that is 70 degrees. If M angle 2 equals 65, angle 2 equals 65 degrees, then find M angle 9. So we know that these two lines, this line and this line, are parallel. So now we just need to find the value of x. So x plus 65 equals 180. We subtract 65 from both sides and we get x equals 115. And that will be the answer for 9. So angle 9 would be 115 degrees. The value of angle 9 and 8 cannot be found because it simply doesn't make sense. It doesn't give us enough information and it doesn't have any value. It doesn't show us any value for these numbers or these numbers. So the problem wouldn't make sense at all. We cannot find the value for any of these numbers. So that would be neither.
Angles 2 and 3 are supplementary because the two angles equal to 180 degrees because they are on the same line.
Angles 5 and 1 are alternate exterior angles opposite sides across the transversal.
P and Q are not parallel. Alternate exterior angles need to be equal, and they are not.
Angles Q and P are parallel because if you add 93 plus 87, that gets you 180, which makes them supplementary.
Alright, so these two lines are parallel because of the markings right here. And we gotta find the value for x, so we do 5x plus 40 plus 120 equals 180. The reason why because of that is because they're supplementary. And then we subtract 160 from 160, and then we divide by 5 on both sides, and then we get x equals 4.
Angle Y equals 83 because it's an alternate interior angle. Angle Z equals Z plus 83 equals 180. So that means Z equals 97. To find x, we need to add up all the angles inside the triangle, which equals 180. First, find angle A by adding angles to 180 and solve for A. Then, add all angles inside the triangle to 180 and solve for x.
W right here equals 102 because it's an alternate interior angle. And Z right here equals 138, and it's an alternate exterior angle because it's outside. And then we went to solve for x, so we did 138 plus x equals 180. And we subtracted 138 to both sides, and we got x equals 42. So we added up over here these three, and then we got 42 plus 102 plus y equals 180. And then we did 144 plus y equals 180, and then plus 144 on each side, and got y equals 36.
So x minus 3y equals 2, and we're trying to get into y-intercept form. And the slope is 1/3. And then this equation right here is in point slope form, and the slope is -3. They are exactly opposite, which is why they're perpendicular.
Okay, so we did this x minus 5y equals 20, and we need to put this into y-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. So we went to solve for y, and we got y equals 1/5 x subtract 4, and the slope is, well, no, -4. The slope is 1/5, and then the y-intercept y-intercept is -4, and so we start at -4, and then we go our slope, we go up 1/5, and then this is what we get after graphing.
X is 3, so we start with 3, we make a line, and then we get 3, 0, 3, 1, 3, 2, and 3,
We need to find a line that's parallel to -2x plus 3y equals 12. We need to pass through 6, -8. We need to find the slope, y-intercept form. We need to solve for y. So we solved for y, and we got the slope was 2/3. And we used the point slope form, and we put the 6, -8 into this equation, and we get x subtract 6. And yeah, that's it. We were given 2 points, which was 5, 6, and 3, 2. And we need to find the equation of the line that passes through -1, 6. So we find the slope, and we do rise over run. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. And we use the point -6 and the point slope form, and we get y subtract 6 equals 2x plus 1, and then the slope is 2, so yeah, and that's how we found it right here.
I would like to say a thank you to Austin Smith and Vera for helping me on this project. It's been amazing. I loved it, and if it weren't for you guys, I would have to be doing this all by myself. So you guys saved me right there. Thanks for watching.